beautiful play. A pick six. Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And Charles, this is one of those inexcusable special teams penalties, an out-of-bounds kickoff.
Pressure, pressure, pressure. Sometimes errors occur because of situations.
Miller, the lone setback. They'll give it to him here. And he'll push this forward over at the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And now they're in the...
David.
That's a good play by the guys on the
Junior.
defensive side of the ball.
Go online. Hold on.
And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
And incomplete.
Dropped it.
They figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They are going to go. It's Savage. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision. Doesn't pan out, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. One receiver to the left is Cooper. Following the penalty, it's Murray. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's brought down, but not before reaching the
Man, hold no.
That could not have been timed out any better, and that's exactly what receivers want. The ball in their hands as quick as possible allows them to catch it at full speed and take off and go. And how about the end result there? Big time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Back now in the East Bay. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Shotgun now for Carr. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
We ready? Red 18. Red, hey, we're going to rally. Shake it, Holly.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Brian Cushing coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
And on 2nd and goal, they decide to throw it again, and this result is even worse. They take a sack. On 1st down, it was simply an incomplete pass. Not a good first 2 plays, beginning with 1st and goal.
Time running out here on the play clock. Carr going to throw, and this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there, and it brings up 4th down. is Janikowski now for the Raider field goal try. This a 33-yard attempt. And Janikowski bangs it through, and they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the fourth.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can. This will be taken in at the 1 line. And now out comes Houston. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here. And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened. You think that factored in? I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. Miller, the lone setback. Savage, and his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, it's Savage. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. While an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play, for the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground. It didn't go in the other direction. Here is Savage. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. So out come the Raiders. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
Take 4, take 4. We ready?
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. His throw caught right around the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Michael Crabtree, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Janikowski on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team. Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. On 1st down, it's Savage. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Hey, boys, got 4. 4 down. Set. Green, 39.
back to the air. Savage on second down. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller, and it's third down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
From the gun on third, Savage caught by Mumphrey. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but they have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Throwing on first, and down he goes. A sack. They sack him back across midfield at about the 48-yard line. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe go to max protection. The biggest ones maybe bring...
There he goes, Amari Cooper. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is
But
one of our guys.
she's singing too.
Oh, she's singing. She's at least...
She's on like the fifth tune at this point.
She left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed two, but this one is good. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expects.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by David Amerson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. To throw. And this will be caught at the 30. A pickup there of 36. Good enough for an Oakland first down.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
On first down, Murray. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. again, it's Murray. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. So second down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on third.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And Janikowski bangs it through, and that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So he splits the uprights there, and I would imagine it's nice as a kicker. Right when it leaves your foot, you know it's good.
Yeah, it's kind of like a golfer that picks up his tee after a nice drive without even watching it land.
Solid analogy. I like it. Now after the made field goal, here's Sebastian Janikowski to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to come about 7 yards old.
Hey, the talk is up, right? No, it's down to talk.
Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah.
Sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time
Yeah, I got it on down.
and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
Got him.
And the coach called a running.
Ah! About them Raiders, baby. Man, we too cold.
The victory formation. We've got a game.
Chill.
That's all we're going to do now. To put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Get out of there.
Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. But Charles, it's one thing to win.
That's pretty cool, huh? I brought you guys this online.
Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are
know.
working and clicking.
The first one I ever done.
And carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
First one I ever done. Man, that was a good one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
Chill. So you do it, guy. So you do it. Good game, good game. How does this thing now? Chill. So you do it, guy. So you do it. Good game, good game. Rematch, though. I'll give you a rematch. rematch, though. I'll give you a rematch.